Welcome to my humble abode and my Robin Williams wall.
You know, as many times as I've been here, I don't think I've been in this room.
Oh, well, it's the office. So that
probably.
That would make sense. You would actually make it run more efficiently, and I can't have that.
You're married to an Asian woman. I can't imagine it's not run.
Her side runs very efficiently.
You know what?
My side, not so much.
If I turn the cameras around, you can definitely tell
there's a divide.
Whose side of the room is whose.
Yep, absolutely.
Excellent. Hey, it's Tom. We're going to be doing something a little different for the next few weeks. Since the YouTube algorithm hates super long videos, I'm going to be releasing best of the episode versions of the podcast on Thursdays for a little while. They'll be 8 to 15 minutes long, and if you like it and you'll want to watch the full episode, you'll find a link at the end of this to the whole podcast episode. And of course, you can listen to the whole thing on your favorite podcast player. The List Show will be back in a little while. I picked up a new gig as one of the new hosts over at Task and Purpose. So between that and stand-up comedy, I'll have a lot of content out there across the internet for you. So thanks for watching. Now, let's hit it. What was your first music concert?
Oh, I still remember it. My first concert was Pennywise. I'm a local SoCal guy, and they played the Long Beach Arena. Pennywise, they had a couple songs in the 90s, early aughts that got famous. Fuck Authority, but their big one was probably Bro Hymn Tribute, and that's where the chorus goes, oh, 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 oh. Yeah, big band around here in SoCal. Saw them at the Long Beach Arena. I was in either junior high or high school. Saw them, and at the end of the show, had to go to a payphone and call my dad to pick me up because in the mosh pit of Pennywise, I lost my phone, I lost my keys, and I lost my shoe. Just one. And I went out there, and my dad's like, "You lost all these things," and everyone's like, "Oh, that must have sucked." Like, no, it was awesome.
Yeah.
So here's the key to a good karaoke song, in my opinion. A, everyone has to know the damn song. Mm-hmm. If you're going up singing the weird B-side from a Queen record, no. The deepest cut you can go with Queen is maybe Fat Bottom Girls, maybe. But mostly, if you're doing Queen, you're doing Bohemian Rhapsody. You're doing Don't Stop Me Now. Right. You're doing one of those.
Bicycle is definitely not.
No. And that's not to say it's a bad song. It's a great song.
Great song.
But people don't know it. They have to know the song, and either you have to be good, or you have to be shitty, but sell it.
Yeah.
If you're shit and you can't sing, that doesn't matter. Sell it. If you go, like, I can't sing Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, but you best believe if I go out there, I'm going to sell the shit out of it and pretend I can. Yeah. You know, change the key. So I like to pick songs that are in a key that I could actually hit. I want it that way. There's a lot of Pearl Jam songs where I can do an Eddie Vedder sort of falsetto, like like that's not as good as Eddie Vedder, but it's
in the ballpark.
It's Timu's
the Wish.com
Eddie Vedder. You know, it's not quite, but there. If Ryan Hamilton came out to straight hip hop, like old school style hip hop, you'd be like, okay, that. Like, it's funny because it's such a juxtaposition. Yeah. And it's not what you're expecting. You know, if Kevin Hart came out to Alan Jackson, Chattahoochee. Which has one of the greatest lyrics ever in it. Way down yonder in a Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie's coochie. Yeah. That's a lyric. Someone wrote that, went, done.
One more thing before we wrap. Can we talk about the movie?
Yep.
So the name of this show, Comedy on 11, is obviously a reference to one of the greatest skits and bits in a musical mockumentary of all time, Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap.
Yep.
Where they're looking at the amp and goes, "Oh, this one goes up to 11."
Yeah.
You just
every amp goes to 10. Yeah, not this one.
This one, just one louder.
Yeah.
So that's how I came up with the name of the show. Like,
great.
Turning comedy up to 11.
Yep.
Cranking it up past 10.
Yep.
Just happens that I asked you to be the first guest on this show because you are going to be
in Spinal Tap 2, the sequel. They're doing it. only 30 years later. Longer. Really excited. I shot it. It's done. It's ready to go. I don't know where it's even going to be yet. I haven't heard. But yeah, all the original cast is back. I cannot say what my role is, but if you've seen the original, not hard to figure out.
Yeah.
You can kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Can you tell the story about that British piano player?
Yes, I can tell that story.
Okay.
I've cleared this. So there's many guest stars in this film, which are already announced, so I'm not spoiling anything. There is a Sir Paul McCartney. There's a Garth Brooks. There is a Dave Grohl. A bunch of nobodies. And there is a Sir Elton John. And my scene, one of my scenes, is with Sir Elton John. So there's a live audience, and I'm also in the movie with Wee Man from Jackass, which is very cool. A, he's my friend, and B, now people will finally know that we're not the same fucking person.
Have you ever seen Bruce Wayne and Batman together in the same place?
Exactly. So we're doing the scene, which once again, not hard to figure out what we're doing. Mm-hmm. And Elton is in it, and it's a live audience, and the audience in between takes starts. I mean, some people are yelling for Elton, some people start yelling for Wee Man, and then some people start going, Brad Williams, and I start waving to the audience, and the audience, like they start going nuts, and some more people start yelling out, Brad Williams, yeah, and like clearly, Elton John has heard of Wee Man, hasn't heard of me. Because they start yelling out, Brad Williams! And Elton John just turns to me and goes, who the fuck are you?
Amazing.
In a perfect Elton John. However you think Elton John would say that, that's how he said that.
Fucking love that.
And, yeah, and I was like, I'm a comedian. I'm popular, I guess.
Well, I am so excited, and I can't wait.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
I'm excited for your new tour. Dates are...
Yeah, dates are all on the website, bradwilliamscomedy.com.
How many cities this time?
Not as many cities as last time.
I was there for some of them.
2024 was 109 cities, 13 countries, 3 continents, 44 weeks. It was too much. This time is less. We're going to cut the city number in about half. It's something like a little more than 50. So yeah, and that's the Growth Spurt Tour. But yeah, go to bradwilliamscomedy.com. All the dates are there, and you could pick out those dates. Unless it's a date where we have the Spinal Tap premiere, in which I will cancel. It probably won't be. It'll probably be the same thing where it's like on a Monday or a Tuesday or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, brother. Of
course, man.
I appreciate this. This is going to be great. I had so much fun. I hope every other episode is like...
Yeah. Well, if not, I'll just pop in on every other episode and just go, who the fuck are you? To whoever the guest is.
Fantastic.